Oh boy, what is up, my fellow roaches? Welcome once again inside the brand new Roach Motel here on the Josh Potter Show, and we have a very special guest here today. It's maybe the guest of the year.
Well,
I think so.
Let's not jinx it.
I think so.
Okay.
It's Chase O'Donnell, everybody.
Hello.
I think not only are you a shoo-in for guest of the year for the Roaches of 2022, but I think you might have to get the award named after you. Like the Chase O'Donnell Award will be like the guest of the year award.
But how come I've never won it before?
Because everyone was up in arms about you not winning it the last time. And so I feel like you have, and you've had only better appearances on the program since then.
Okay.
And so I feel like it's just, I have to, otherwise you'll win it every time. So I have to like name the award.
Yeah, call it the Chase O'Donnell Award.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I'm honored.
Yeah,
and thanks for having me in the new space. How
of course,
lovely.
I couldn't wait to get you inside of our new Roach Motel. And it's on a very special occasion because you have a special coming out. Yes, or you're taping it. I don't know. Is it coming out?
I'm taping it.
Okay.
But I'm trying to pack the room because I don't want 4 people in the audience.
How many tapings?
It depends how many tickets I sell.
Okay. So you would like to do more
I'd
than
like
one,
to
probably.
do 2.
Yeah.
But we'll start with 1.
So tell everyone where they can get the tickets and where it's going to be and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's August 26th. That's a Friday at 8 p.m. at the Bourbon Room. And the ticket link is on my Instagram. Chase.
Which isn't hacked any longer.
Oh, God, no longer hacked.
Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord. Chase_O'Donnell is where you'll find the info.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so everyone pack it out here in LA, Southern California, make a trip.
Spread the word.
Spread
Just spread
the word.
I'd love for the audience to be full.
I'm excited.
Okay.
26, I will not be in town. Fuck.
Ugh.
Damn it.
It's okay because it's getting filmed. Isn't that exciting?
Well, that's true. I can watch it again, but I
watch it.
wanted to support, buy a ticket,
Thank
fill
you.
a seat. But I, however, will be that weekend in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the Helium Comedy Club. August 25th is the night of the show. Buy tickets for that. Also, do not forget, August 11th through 13th, Chicago, Zanies, 5 shows there. So
wow.
pleased to be buying tickets to that.
Yeah, we want to pack those rooms too.
Yeah, exactly. So all of those things can be found on my Instagram at Josh_Potter or up on my Twitter at J_Potter. Is there anything else? Oh, this Friday, the 29th, I'll be in Bellflower, California at the Comedy Club there with Kim Congdon and Sarah Weinshank. We'd love to see you there if you're in the Southern California area. And twitch.tv/Josh_Potter, patreon.com/The Josh Potter Show. Just debated the value of Top Gun. Has everyone seen Top Gun here?
Twice.
You saw it twice?
Twice.
Oh my Lord. You guys see it?
The
the new one.
remake.
The new. Well, it's not a remake. It's a sequel.
the sequel.
The sequel?
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
Rob hasn't seen it. Kirsten,
I haven't seen either of them.
you haven't seen either of
I
them.
know. I'm really bad at movies.
Well, what's funny is
Bad at movies. I like that.
my co-host on the Patreon, Matt Bergman, he also hasn't seen the original. So I had to bring in another comic to debate me on if it was good or not. I thought it was amazing.
Wait, the original or the sequel?
Both.
Oh, okay.
So I had to bring in another comic, Jamie Lissau. You see him on the Greg Gutfield show all the time. He's one of the most. He was on Real Rob with Rob Schneider. One of the funniest stand-up comics I ever. He was from Rochester, New York originally, so I knew him for the last decade. But he thought Top Gun was terrible. And I debated it on the value of it on my Patreon. It's one of
Okay.
the many podcasts you can find on the Patreon. It's audio only for now, but hopefully we can venture into video soon. But I did convince him otherwise. I won the debate. Not
good
to I'm
job.
spoiling the podcast, but it's through, you know what I realized why he didn't enjoy it?
Why?
It's because he had a bad attitude going in.
What?
I took mushrooms. I was crying. I saw, Miles Teller looked like Goose, and I'm tearing up, and I was...
Well, I didn't see the original Top Gun until after.
After?
Because I was like, this is so good. Let me see what the original's all about.
So you didn't get any of the...
No, the movie's that good that I understood that, this is this.
That's wild. That's an interesting perspective to go into
But
it.
then I watched it again with the hindsight, the knowledge, and it was even better.
I mean, I grew up watching. I mean, I'm sure you haven't seen it at all, Kirsten. Rob, you saw the original?
Oh yeah,
And
plenty
are
of
you
times.
yeah, and so like you will go into it, and this is what Jamie was saying, like the writing was whatever, and I go, well, this isn't supposed to be Citizen Kane. It's fucking
No,
Top Gun.
It's supposed to be like a ride at Disneyland.
Yeah, and if the dialogue was so much better than 1986, I would have been taken out of it. I would have been like, this is not Top Gun. This is weird. But I enjoyed it thoroughly, and yes, we debated its its worth, I guess you could say.
I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, it was fun. Only
Okay.
$5 a month for the Patreon.
Listen.
It never, no tiers, nothing. $5
Worth
a
it.
month. That's it. And you get a new podcast every week. So go check it out, all my little roaches out there, if you haven't done so already. But yeah, is there anything other plugs you wanted to say? I forgot to ask you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Let's funnel all the tickets to that one show.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. So Infest the Bourbon Room, August 26th here in Los Angeles,
Spread the
California.
word.
Please to be spreading the word. Now,
Thank you.
last time you were on the show, we
Uh-huh.
discussed many a bad date you had been on, and that
Oh,
caused
sure.
a lot of the comments were ablaze.
Yeah, and a lot of guys asked me out in my DM.
Really?
Oh, did I ever get a lot of?
Do tell.
Just like, oh, I could treat you better than that.
Well, it's not hard. The bar was set extraordinarily low.
yeah, like let me show you a good time.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
got lots of those.
And did you take up any of them on the offer?
No.
No. Well, have you been on a date since?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not even on the road. I know Christina's kind of like, for lack of a better word, pimping you out.
Yeah. No.
Nothing.
I did ask a guy on the road to get a drink,
Yeah.
and he said he was busy
That night?
the next morning and had to go right then.
Why?
He said he had work.
How did you meet him?
The next day's a Sunday. He was a comic on the show.
Oh, well, maybe he had work. Comics don't have real jobs. He probably was like,
he had a real job on
like a
Monday,
mover.
and he had to like prepare for it.
oh. Prepare
All I'm
for it.
saying is I'm not asking any more boys out, okay?
That was one and done?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
So, I mean, you mentioned after we got off the air last time that you had more stories like that.
Mm-hmm.
Care to share? I don't know that you can top them, the other ones, but I mean, I don't know the
It's
skeletons
been a little
in your
bit, so
closet.
remind me if I shared already.
Okay.
Um,
There were two very vivid ones in my brain. The strip club man.
strip club and the guy that was like, you have to color your hair.
No,
No.
that one wasn't.
Oh, I didn't share that one?
No.
Oh. Really?
No.
Okay,
Who
well.
was the other one, Kirsten? Do you
I
remember?
think the other one was like swiping through Tinder at a baseball game or something.
Oh,
yes.
no, yes, the baseball
Oh, I
game.
didn't even get to some good ones.
Okay, great.
Oh, should we share
Welcome
now?
to the program.
Okay. I guess we'll start with this one. He was we met on the apps.
Yes.
Okay.
Which one do you remember?
Bumble.
Bumble. This is a Bumble person.
This is Bumble.
So you had to spark the conversation first.
Yeah, which I decided I'm done with doing that.
Interesting.
Even in person, I'm done sparking the conversation. Okay, so where do I even begin? We decided we would meet up, and I get a phone call from him, and we're like in line. I'm in line. We're at the Circle Bar, you know it, in Santa Monica.
No.
Oh, it's like a club.
Okay. That kind of shit.
Okay, so I'm in line, and I get a phone call, and I'm like, it's probably him. And I hear, "Where are you?"
Oh, he's British?
That's an Israeli accent.
That was Israeli.
Yeah,
Oh, my
that's
bad.
Israeli.
That was tough. Okay. That was tough to decipher. So it would be more like,
I'm not great at time.
where
No.
are you?
No.
Right?
It was,
No?
well, maybe.
I
But
don't
it
know.
was like,
Yeah,
"Where
okay.
are you?"
Oh, okay.
Like really upset.
What's with all these Israeli guys?
What do you mean? Am
Wasn't
I
the
do you mean?
wasn't the Tinder baseball game guy an Israeli guy?
British?
Oh, see, I got the
Okay,
accents
you got them
confused.
confused.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Am
So-
I going to get canceled by doing that?
No,
Okay.
you did a British accent. I
Okay.
mean, that's how they would have portrayed an
just feel
Israeli
like
guy in the
that's-
70s in film, probably. They would have just had, like, James Caan play him or something. Do a British accent. I don't know.
Okay, so I was like, uh-oh. Do I just hang up and, like, leave?
Was he screaming because he was also in the noisy club?
No, he was just mad. He didn't know where I was.
Ugh, tough.
Yeah. So then
here.
I was like,
In the line?
I'm right here. I'm here. And he was like, I don't see you. And I was like,
This is the first time speaking with him.
Yeah.
Ever.
I was like, this was a mistake. And I was like, I'm waving. I see you. I'm like, oh God, here we go.
You could tell he was the Israeli man yelling on the phone.
Yeah.
from a
Well, he
distance?
was across the street.
Oh, okay.
I knew it was him.
You could hear him in your other ear that
Yeah.
wasn't? Okay.
So we meet up. I'm like, ugh, God, there's just like nothing to talk about. And I go, I'm a motorcycle mechanic on my Bumble profile.
Oh, wait,
Did
maybe
know
you
that?
did. Is this the guy that also said to you, like, you're not that pretty or whatever he said, something like that? Like he was just negging you the whole time?
He didn't say you're not that
I don't remember
pretty.
what the words were.
I was like, why did you swipe right on me?
Mm-hmm.
Because did you swipe right because I'm a motorcycle mechanic? And then he was like, no, I just swipe right on blondes. Did I tell this story?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I told
no.
it to Sarah Weinchink, so maybe
okay.
it's on her podcast.
Oh, okay.
But
Maybe
anyways,
that's why I remember it.
I'm not a motorcycle mechanic. I just have that for fun.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Weird. See, I mean, I don't know that I can throw it all on the guys now that you're throwing that wrench in the works, not for
I thought that's funny.
for lack of a better word. I guess, I mean, but some guy's going to be like, so I was repairing a Harley or whatever. You know, I don't know.
I'm getting lots of lots of people being like, can't wait to talk combustion engines with you. I'm like, oh no. And he was talking a lot about his car. So I was like, oh no, is this why? He was like, no, it's because you're blonde. I swipe right on all blondes. And then he was like, how often do you color your hair? And I was like, not that often. And he was like,
well, you are blonde, right?
yeah, but you see, like, this is highlighted.
So do you have to color it?
I don't have to. I choose to every now and then. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought you just said that was your hair. I didn't know.
Cool. Yeah, so you're a guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I feel like that's he goes, how often do you color your hair? And I was like, not that often. And he was like, well, it's time. Your roots are showing.
Oh, my Lord. I don't even know anything about roots. What's the roots? The bottoms?
Like this.
Yeah. So your roots were showing what? That they were not quite as blonde as your...
Yeah. He didn't like that I wasn't as blonde as he was hoping for.
I see. He wanted the platinum.
He said it was time for me to color my hair. And then he said, you know, it's so interesting you don't use perfume.
Oh, my God. Let's...
he goes, you use your own body odor.
What did that smell like?
Like that Kirsten gets, it's so rude.
What? I mean, of course it's rude. I'm
It's
just like
I didn't
uncomfortable
have
by
a
it.
scent. I just was like no.
Yeah, you were like,
I
that's
didn't.
so
I didn't
wild.
have a perfume scent.
What a wild thing to say. Is this
I
just
know.
Israeli guys or is this
Well,
guys?
he was.
you
Yes,
think? You're
he was,
putting it.
I don't know.
I don't like.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't mind if I get canceled. I don't want these Israeli guys taking up the mantle for guys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I think it was definitely like.
It's a foreign thing.
He's very comfortable just speaking his mind.
Date an American fella. Nice white man. No, I'm just kidding.
The problem
We'll get to
was,
that later.
The problem
Rob's
was,
got his hands up.
Whoa.
Rob's got his hands in the air. I already offended Rob 2 episodes in.
Uh-oh.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, I just think like that's bad enough for a date, but I stayed on the date with him all night because I didn't
and
know.
nothing got better, I assume.
Well, nothing got better. I mean, we honestly drank in silence for most of it because I didn't have anything to talk about with him.
Is it hard to talk also because you're in a place?
No, I mean, we could have talked.
Oh, okay.
There was nothing to talk about.
Golly.
Oh,
What was
and
this
he
guy's
went
name?
on and on and on about his passion for cars and you have to do something you love. And I was just like, is he going to ask me what I do? Because I do something I love. So
Right. Well, he thinks you're a motorcycle mechanic.
No, I told him I wasn't.
Oh, okay. And he didn't
straight
ask you.
at the get-go. I told him.
So once you said that, he was like, I'm not going to find
he
out
didn't
what she
find
actually
out what
does.
I actually
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
I just know you're not a motorcycle mechanic.
Yeah. He didn't care. He just cared that I was blonde. Mm-hmm. Is that a bad date?
Yeah, I would chalk that one up there as a pretty bad one.
And then he texted me the next day and said, "Happy Saturday."
Well, that's nice.
I didn't respond because I couldn't believe he thought that
That's
was a
actually
good
a
date.
nice follow-up text, though. If anything, that's the best thing he's done so far.
Okay.
Out of all the things I heard, right? Because
Yeah.
usually, I mean, ghosting you, not that like you were like, oh, I hope this guy texts me again, but you know, how many times do you go on a good date where like it doesn't, you text the next day or whatever and it's radio silence,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, that was nice. He followed up in case I wanted to see him again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case
Okay.
you didn't take enough of a battering.
And
through
he got
that.
the hint. I didn't write back, and he's never reached out again.
That makes sense.
So that was a
Man.
really bad date. So guys, you can slide into my DMs and
Whew. Every time they're just like uncomfortable. I don't even know. I mean, we're done with the apps, right? Like,
well, I'm on all of them, but I'm not going out with
I'm
anyone.
on all of them, but we're done with them.
We're done. Honestly, I'm exhausted.
Oh my God. I'm exhausted too. I don't even know. At this age of 36, I'm getting to the point now where I don't even know if I'm like allowed to try at dating anime. Like,
Yeah,
I
what do
feel
you
too
mean?
old to date.
No, 36 is prime for a guy.
I guess you're right. I mean, I don't know. I've been looking in the mirror lately and I've been like, what happened? It's like my
Yeah.
beard's white.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like,
yeah.
I look in the mirror and I'm shocked. Like, if you look at video of me on this program from a year ago, my beard is dark.
You went through a lot this year, though.
I guess so.
You
I
went
mean,
through a lot.
I guess so. I just look in the mirror now and I go, oh my Lord, it's like the Santa Claus or something like that, or
Well,
like a
can
man who
guys,
wakes up from
maybe
a coma.
you need to get your roots colored for your...
I mean, people do
guys
that, but I don't. I'm not like one of these show business people that wants to put up airs in any way where
Yeah,
I'm like, I
yeah.
gotta color my beard or else I'm not gonna get that set.
Right.
That doesn't happen.
No,
That's not a thing in
that
comedy.
doesn't happen.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
comedy.
So I mean, people do that though, or have that mentality.
You
in
can
this
do that?
city where they're like, I better not let anyone know my beard's going gray. They might think I'm old.
Right.
I look like I'm 64 years old. I don't care. Whatever. Kirsten's trying not to laugh out loud at that one.
I think you look great, Josh.
Thanks, Rob.
I like that Kirsten's right here. We can
I know
see
it's nice,
her.
right?
Because in the old studio, maybe
There was a
there was a wall
she was in a
between us.
separate room.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know that or not, but yeah, no, this is much. I enjoy this much better. Before I get to the things that I didn't really have, other than there was like a TikTok thing that I wanted to bring up with you. Here it is. So you're on TikTok. You're a big TikTok lady.
Well, that's generous.
I know. I
I'm
feel
on
like you're the
TikTok, though.
most TikTok person I know.
Wow. And I'm not. I don't.
Even with Christina's like, do this video.
Yeah,
do
but
that
I
video.
do it all on like Instagram Reels.
Oh, I see.
I put them on TikTok and they get like 4 views. But I'm on TikTok. Just
But
you
you're
know.
on there consuming it though, yeah?
yeah.
I only want to see TikTok through Christina's eyes.
Okay, that's smart.
So I just keep hers. I just look at her. Like when I wake up in the morning and she has like, as opposed to everybody else, when she has the like beep, 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 I get excited. I'm like, oh, I'm going to see some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
those are so crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how she finds some of those things.
Sure, now that's all she sees on TikTok.
Yeah, her algorithm is
Mm-hmm.
like the upside down. I mean, it's fucking crazy. She
Yeah.
doesn't get any sweet or like beautiful people dancing or like any nice
No,
TikToks. It's all
no.
like the underbelly of society.
Yeah.
Maybe she saw this.
And she'll message me too and go like, "Okay, Chase, don't post like 2 guys grinding against each other in this costume. I lost 100 followers." Like she loses followers when she posts stuff. And then gives
on
me the
TikTok or on
on
Instagram?
Instagram.
Oh, that's so funny.
anyways,
by the
maybe
way,
she
stay
saw.
off the farmers making out or whatever.
Yeah,
the hell
yeah.
it is,
She's like, "You'll lose followers." And I was like, "Got it."
Maybe Christina came across this one. A 29-year-old woman was allegedly killed by her ex-husband, in a murder-suicide on Monday in Chicago after opening up about her divorce and healing journey on social media, according to police. Sania Khan, a Pakistani-American photographer who had recently moved to Chicago, was allegedly shot and killed by her ex-husband, 36-year-old Raheel Ahmad, who traveled from his home in Alpharetta, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta, to Khan's residence in Chicago, where she had recently moved, according to the police reports. According to her website, Khan was a professional photographer who moved to Chicago in June of 2021. We don't need to know all her life story, but she apparently went on to TikTok. Is there the TikTok video of this?
Oh wow.
Did I give you that? She goes on and talks about her divorce.
Is that
And,
her?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
I believe the TikTok video was taken down, wasn't it?
Maybe that's true. Yeah, no, it
Probably.
probably gets to that in the article here. I forgot. But yes, so she just went on to TikTok basically explaining like what was going on, and I thought we could hear her own words perhaps, but it was taken down. You're right.
And the husband didn't know they were getting divorced? Or
No, he knew, but it was, I think it just brought upon such shame to him that her talking about it publicly was like triggering for him. So like she said in the video, going through a divorce as a South Asian woman feels like you failed at life sometimes. She wrote on the TikTok video, the only way the community labels you, the lack of emotional support you receive, and the pressure to stay with someone because what will people say is isolating. It makes it harder for women to leave marriages that they shouldn't have been in to begin with. In another video, so she did multiple videos.
Right, because people have like brands on TikTok.
Yeah, her
So
brand is
brand
my
was
like
divorce.
my divorce.
Yeah.
Was hard for me as a South Asian woman. Getting lectured by family members, that was one of her TikToks. Women are always expected to stay silent. It's what keeps us in messed up situations in the first place. I'm done with this mentality. Well, something tells me she should have stayed a little silent.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, she clearly needed to get a divorce from that man.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, maybe
she should have just got a divorce and that been the end of it.
and just
Not
maybe
gone on
read the
TikTok.
room.
Yeah,
He'd
yeah.
be someone that wouldn't like that she does that.
Yeah, the year I got married is a year I moved from a small town.
Except I don't like that. No blame on her. This is all the blame on the
Oh,
guy.
sure. I'm blaming
Okay,
some
okay.
of it on her, though.
You are? I feel like this should all be on the guy.
I mean, sure.
Okay.
But if she just would have not done it, TikTok.
I know.
I mean,
Right.
I'm
So
sure there
moral
was.
of the story, stay off TikTok.
Here's my
Okay.
TikTok is that's really where I'm putting the blame is on TikTok.
Okay.
At the end of the day, no, it's truthfully though, I bet there was like things leading up to this. Like she was probably getting a lot of heat on TikTok, meaning like followers, likes, shares. Go girl,
Yeah, she was
queen.
getting like viral probably.
Yes, and meanwhile, this guy, I'm sure he didn't go flip to murder.
Okay.
I'm sure he was like, you dumb bitch, and was like texting her and calling her, telling her to like stay off of it or whatever. I would have been like, well, he doesn't seem to like that, and there is another person
Oh,
involved.
so you think she was getting mean texts from him and then kept going?
Yes. And then she just was like, no, this is my brand now, Yas Queen type of stuff. But,
Oh.
you know, to a degree, I blame TikTok more because it poisoned her brain into thinking she needed to
Talk about it.
talk about it. Exactly. I was trying to find my murder sound.
Which she probably helped a lot of people that were in a situation like hers, but now
Do you think, though, that now that she was murdered,
they're gonna not.
yeah,
They're gonna stay
it
in
did
their
the inverse?
marriage.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, this is what happens.
I think now they're gonna stay married.
Oh boy.
Oh, brother.
Oh, it wasn't loud enough. I'm having a hard time. Idiot woman.
There it is.
Sorry.
7 minutes
Cursed that
later.
I killed her ears. My bad. I'll put it to the right levels. Well,
Do
also,
it again. Let's see what the right level is.
all right, good. Idiot woman. That sounded
There.
better.
That
Yeah.
sound is a little bit better.
Yeah. Sorry, I put it to the right volume now. I'm getting the hang of the new Roach Motel 2, folks. You know. But also in the news is, speaking of TikTok, this is one of my favorite things to see on Instagram videos. Like, I don't like to see hot kids dancing or anything like that.
Oh,
I like to
me
see.
neither.
My new favorite thing is when kids have birthday parties and they have like Elmo come or Mickey Mouse or whatever, and they're like the not licensed versions of the costumes. You know what I
Oh.
mean? They're all like grimy ass costumes, but then the Elmo is like dancing like you've never seen. He's like got vibes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I found a video of it up here today. Let's see if we can see it.
This is a birthday
Can we make it
party
big?
or
This
a
is a parade. This one's a parade, but I tried to find more examples and
Okay.
because I come across them all the time and I love them, but
Oh, they're having fun.
they are
They're having
vibing. And they're like
fun.
doing moves and stuff. Like look at get it, Minnie. Get it, Minnie. Look at the
Yeah.
minion. The minion is going ham on the Oh.
God. Oh my God, you're right. They're having so much fun. Look at the little kid.
Oh, the panda is
Oh.
bopping.
What's this parade for?
This is just a parade in the city.
Just a parade.
Oh, Dora, get it. Oh, look at Dora's like dabbing and shit. Like, doing the like, whoa.
Yeah,
I can't do
I
it.
like
but
the woman. Okay.
So
God.
we're good on it now. I think you get the idea. I tried to find more. I saw another one where like Elmo was like in the corner, like fucking doing all this wild stuff. Like these guys are great.
They need these dancers on Hollywood Boulevard.
I agree. I don't know.
Or
It's like
Times
if
Square.
they should put them in the real costumes and have them be at the parks. And I'll tell you why. Because there is a situation happening at Sesame Place right now. I don't know if you heard.
What's Sesame Place?
Sesame Place is like Disney World of Sesame Street.
Really?
Yes, it's in I think Pennsylvania. Let me see here.
I've never heard of it.
Well, I don't. Can we get a Goog on where Sesame Place is? I can't remember exactly. I think it's in Pennsylvania somewhere. It's near like Western New York. It's in the Rust Belt, I feel like. But evidently, recently, Sesame Street, obviously one of the nation's highest rated television shows, even still out there right now, which is crazy. So naturally, Sesame Place should be where all children can go to have fun and celebrate. Sadly, that has not been the case.
Oh, God. I love these stories.
A mother of two girls posted a video on Instagram earlier this week showing the character of Rosita, which I'm not familiar with.
No.
Rosita's a Muppet that I'm not
I
familiar
haven't
with.
watched Sesame Street in about 30 years.
I was obsessed with it when I was a baby, a child.
I was a Barney fan.
I watched Barney, but I was definitely more Sesame Street oriented because I think Barney came late for me. Barney was like,
You were too old for Barney.
yeah, but I still watched it, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So the mother wrote that the character Rosita hugged a white girl immediately thereafter after she didn't hug her children. She waved them off, evidently. We have this video,
Oh, God.
Here, let's see if
Okay,
we can. There's her children, and Rosita's like, high five someone who's like, nope, sorry, get the hell
What?
away from me. So,
What?
yeah, and then she immediately went and hugged another one. She's like,
Wait, she literally said,
Yeah, she went like motioned. I mean, I'm sure people saw it at home there.
Now, could she have just been like, I'm done?
Well, evidently she went up to a white girl
Right
immediately
after.
after and hugged her, which I wasn't captured on the video. So everyone's a
Well,
little
no
up in
wonder
arms.
that made news.
Yeah, everyone's up in arms about it. Some people are coming out to say that the Rosita person didn't see the children and she was just like motioning about something else. There's a lot of different.
That could be the case.
Yeah, that's what people
It's
are
just
saying. But
unfortunate timing.
yeah, so I mean, Rosita, by the way, doesn't seem like it would be a white Muppet. Right?
Why?
Isn't the character of Rosita?
Oh, like you think
She's like a
Latina.
elite Latina Muppet, right?
Rosita?
Yes, she is.
See?
Yeah.
So it's weird.
She is fluent in both American English and Mexican Spanish.
Wow.
So she's representing a Latina Muppet.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if they put a Latina person in the costume.
In Pennsylvania.
I mean, there are a lot in Hazleton, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
There's a lot of Mexican immigrants, actually.
Oh.
But I don't know where this is. Did we find out where this place is?
This is the one in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But
okay.
there's a new one coming out in San Diego. So there's
Whoa.
Whoa.
Right down the road. We can go check out. I bet there's going to be there will be no Elmos there. But I thought, what if...
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, I thought we can introduce a new character to the show and we can ask him what's going on. Racist Elmo.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because I heard Elmo's been in the news lately.
Well, that Elmo, the man who has his hand up Elmo's ass, was a accused pedophile. Yeah.
Oh God.
Is that what you heard?
No, I heard that SNL skit where he was upset about The Rock.
The Rock.
Is there something with The Rock?
I don't know. What
pet
is
rock?
Elmo was accused. The guy who plays Elmo, or voices Elmo, I should say, was accused of pedophilia many moons ago, back in like 2011, 2012. I think the charges were
So
thrown
there's
out.
just a lot going on with Elmo that we just
Well,
wanna...
all the Sesame Street Muppets have a little nefariousness to them, so I thought we'd introduce Racist Elmo. Let's see if I can even do it still.
Okay, I'm ready.
Can we put like an Elmo over me?
Sure.
Hi, Chase.
Oh no,
It's Racist Elmo.
I didn't know I was gonna meet you today.
Hey, that tickles.
What?
I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do Elmo so
But
good.
that wasn't
I should have
racist.
practiced it. I know I didn't say anything yet. But
Okay. Oh well, can we keep talking to him?
Keep talking. Yeah. What do you want to ask him?
What what brings you to Burbank?
There's lots of white people in Burbank, Chase. Property values not go down yet.
Okay. I like your voice.
Thank you.
How old are you?
Elmo is this many.
Okay.
Man, smoking has done terrible things to my Elmo.
Really? It used to be
I used
even
to
higher?
do so good Elmo. Yeah, it's really bad now. Hey,
I'm Elmo.
yeah, can you do it?
No.
I
Was
don't
that
know.
good?
Yeah, yours was pretty good.
No, I can't do it. But I thought Elmo was right here. Oh,
I
Elmo's
thought Elmo was right
Elmo's
here.
this many.
Oh shit! I did 4.
Mhm.
Well, he's grown up by now. I mean,
Well, he only has 3 fingers, so you did it.
yeah,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
kind of. Yeah, he was. But did we find out the guy was a pedophile, right? Or was
He was clear to the charges.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Wow.
Well, at least he was clear to the 3 that he was.
The
Charged
3
with.
charge.
Wow.
So, you do the math.
Yeah,
Wow.
this many charges.
This many.
Well, Chase.
Oh, that's so cool. You brought on a new guest.
Yeah, I thought I'd throw the. I used to do Elmo all the time, on radio.
Did you?
I used to get paid by like other radio. Can you do that Elmo guy? Because I would do a pedophile Elmo.
You would?
Yeah, basically. And that was a decade ago. And apparently my vocal cords through smoking cigarettes and weed are just not what they used to be. I'm not the talent I once was.
It sounded good to me,
Well, thank you.
but I didn't hear. I haven't heard the original. You
No,
did
yeah,
10
I'm
years ago.
like a guy who played high school ball. And I'm like, yeah, back in the day I was real good. Now, my
Yeah.
fucking shoulder throughout my shoulder. So
Honestly, everything we did 10 years ago was probably better,
I guarantee it.
right?
I guarantee it. But now I wanted to go because all these Roach reporters send in articles. joshpottershow@gmail.com is where you can send them. And every now and then I don't get to ones, so I have Kirsten save them up just in case.
Okay.
And I thought it'd be a fun day to do like a news dump.
Okay, how exciting.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. News dump edition.
That sounded
I
like
was trying to come up with like a sound effect for it, but this one comes to us by Jefferson Alley, former award-winning Roach reporter out there. joshpottershow@gmail.com is where you can send in all of your things. The headline reads, "Cooked Penis."
Uh-oh. I don't like the sounds of that.
What does it bring in your eyes?
I think Lorena bobbited it,
Okay.
the reference,
Yes, of course.
and then cooked
Cooked it.
the penis.
Whereas Lorena Bobbitt did what? Do you remember?
Well, I think she just left it in the garden.
I think she threw it out from a moving vehicle.
She didn't keep it.
No, she threw it in
yeah.
like a field. I think
It's
they
just
went in and they
it's
found it in the
grass
field.
somewhere.
Now,
Yeah.
penis size changes from like, when you're in cold water or something like that, your penis can get smaller, things like that. Imagine how small a man's penis looks after it's severed off, like through its pain. It's probably bad. Bad look.
Yeah. It's
You know what I mean? It wasn't John Wayne Bobbitt's like best showing of his penis. When they found they had to go in the
No.
field, they're like,
Oh, you mean the cut off part?
well, I think she cut it off pretty close to the base.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to go out there and find it. They're like, it's just too small to find. But they did find it.
Oh, it's just too small.
Yeah, like it's
to
not like they were
find.
like, oh, there it is. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They had to go out there
Took
with
them
like,
weeks.
they need
to
like
find
a
it.
dog to like
Yeah,
sniff for it and
okay.
stuff. They're like, sir, can the dog smell your balls so he can locate the penis? But let's see if you're right here.
Okay.
Diane Cristina Rodriguez Machado, 33, was arrested in the Brazilian city of San Gonçalo on Monday. Police were called to the Santa Catarina neighborhood and reportedly found the body of the husband, known only as Andre, lifeless, naked, and mutilated. I think we know where the mutilated comes in.
Yeah.
His wife is accused of cutting off his penis and cooking it in a soybean oil.
I think I was right.
I think you were right, too. In a frying pan around 4 a.m. Sometimes you get those late-night munchies. Oh, are you?
You know what I'm saying?
Soybean oil. What an interesting choice.
I know she must have some health. She's health conscious.
You can't be. Penis isn't vegan though.
That's true.
She has been charged with the murder and corpse desecration, and police seized the kitchen knife from the scene. The couple were together for 10 years, but had been separated for 2 and continued to see one another on and off. They have a son, 8, and a daughter, 5, and ran a pizzeria together. Oh, I'm glad they found this penis before it ended up in a pie. You know what I mean? That would have been...
But look how cute they look together.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah.
Aww.
I mean, you just never know.
Machado's lawyer says that Andre threatened her and she killed him in self-defense. But Andre's sister claims the suspect killed her brother in revenge for him cheating on her. Machado had reported her husband to the police on one occasion, and the couple constantly fought. He did not accept the end of the relationship and said that if she could not be with him, she could not be with anybody. Sounds awful lot like the TikTok
It really does.
marriage, only this one ended up poorly for the man.
What this tells you is don't get married.
Just be single.
Just don't do
Yeah,
it.
dying alone doesn't seem that bad, especially you're like, I'm going to be old and alone. It's better than getting your penis chopped off when you're 33, you know? Because your
Yikes.
wife's insane.
But the chopping the penis off. What's the correct term to say?
I think
there?
that's the proper, I think you did the
So,
medical technical there.
Yes.
Dismembering.
Dismembering the penis. That didn't kill him. What else did she do?
I think he died first. That's an interesting question. I think she might have killed him first and then chopped. Or if I'm her, though, and I want to, like, get revenge on him for cheating, I'm chopping the penis off before I'm killing him. Unless he bled out from the
Right.
penis being chopped off and died from loss of blood or
but
whatever.
the Bobbitt guy didn't.
No, he didn't. I think he called the ambulance. I mean, they're in Brazil, so who knows? The cops could have
this
showed up
is in
the next day.
Brazil.
Who knows? She said her client is remorseful for what happened and the investigation is still ongoing.
Wow.
It doesn't detail exactly what was the cause of death per se, but I'd imagine the penis being chopped off of his body was the leading cause.
And then cooked in soybean oil. And did she eat it?
She didn't eat it. No, because they found it cooking in this. Maybe they got there. Maybe they did get there in a timely fashion and caught her mid cook.
Yeah, what are you cooking?
It was only
there?
one side was browned,
Yeah.
and she hadn't flipped it yet.
Ew. It's terrible.
In some countries, though, maybe penis is
No, maybe. Yeah, I mean maybe.
But what kind of?
Some countries you eat the testicles of animals.
I mean, this country we have Rocky Mountain oysters, which
I don't
is
know
bull
that.
testicles.
Oh yes.
And
sure.
they have ostrich I've had ostrich testicles
yeah, see,
too.
it's a delicacy some places.
But they just put them in. It's so weird. They're like, this is a delicacy, but they just fry up. Anything fried tastes good.
Yeah.
Give me a penis fried. I don't care. It'll taste great. Battered and shit. No matter what, you put it in a fryer.
You fry it, it's good.
You're set.
I agree.
Well, this one comes to us from a lady. Ashley sent this in to joshpottershow@gmail.com. The title of this one, Homeless Diarrhea. A night near the Hollywood Walk of Fame would change a woman's life. Now this...
I think I know where it's going.
This sits close to home because we live there. We have walked down the Hollywood Walk of Fame. All of us in this room probably, right?
Yeah.
Yes, everyone has been down at the Hollywood. And for those who don't live in the Los Angeles area, the Hollywood Walk of Fame is akin to Times Square.
Yeah.
It's just where, like,
tourists.
mindless tourists, by the way, drones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if my parents would have done something like this, come to think of it. But that's where, like, you know, tourists usually, they find, like, things off the beaten path. Oh, let's go look at this. Let's go look at that. But, like, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I don't know what tourists are going there for. It always makes me feel bad for them because, like, if you don't know any better, you're showing up to the Hollywood Walk of Fame thinking, like, ooh, la la, movie stars, glitz and glam. And then there's just, like, homeless people urinating on, like, Fred Astaire's star.
Yeah.
And there's just, like, janky Spider-Man who can't dance.
Yeah.
It's just some fat guy with a Spider-Man mask on, like, what's up, kid? You want your picture? And then they make you pay $30 for
And
the
the
picture.
shops are just, like, tourist shops.
Yeah,
like,
they have
with, like,
I Heart Hollywood or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
It's nonsense.
It's nonsense.
Don't waste your time. Go to, like, a real studio tour if you're going to come here and want that kind of element, I would say.
Give us a call.
Yeah,
We'll tell you what to do. Yeah.
So, on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a woman's life changed, evidently. As she was getting into her car, a homeless man sprinted across Hollywood Boulevard toward her.
I got a spoiler.
Heidi Van Tassel was parked in Hollywood after having a pleasant evening out with friends at an authentic Thai restaurant on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh.
Suddenly, a man randomly pulled her out of the car, dragged her out to the middle of the street, and dumped a bucket of feces on her head. This is just Tuesday on Hollywood Boulevard, if you ask me. I mean, this isn't a rare occasion.
No, but the article up there says a bucket of diarrhea. Doesn't that sound worse than feces?
That's what I said. It dumped a bucket of... Oh, I said feces. Well, yeah, because feces, you think of a bucket of feces could be logs dried out. Yeah.
Diarrhea sounds wet.
Yeah, it's a full, like, it's... You have to measure it in liters as opposed to, like... Weight.
Did she immediately throw up?
Well, it says here, it was diarrhea, hot liquid. I was soaked, and it was coming off my eyelashes and into my eyes. Paramedics who came to treat me said there was so much of it on me that it looked like the man was saving it up for a month. Oh, my God.
Oh, so that's where he's been. That's his bucket.
Yeah, that was his toilet.
Oh, no. I didn't know I had to worry about this.
What do you mean?
I didn't know.
Oh, happening to you?
I have anxiety.
Stay away from
already.
Hollywood Boulevard.
I didn't know I had to be worried about a man pouring a bucket of diarrhea on me.
You would think that this wouldn't... I don't know. The things leading up to this, like the man dragged her from her car into the middle. At least he didn't do it like into her car. There's that, right? We can all say like...
I thought you were going to be...
Thank God he pulled me away from the car as opposed to did it into my car because now I got to clean the car.
I thought you were going to blame it on the girl again. No! She had plenty of time. She knew he was dragging her somewhere. And
what else was he going to do with that bucket of dumps?
She could have gotten up. Okay, it's not her fault.
No, it's not her fault. I was saying like... Thankfully, he had the kindness in his heart to drag her to the center of the street as opposed to, like, throw it into her car window, you know?
Yeah, thank God.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine taking that into the...
Oh, well, you just get a new car at that point.
Yeah,
you can't.
burn the car at that point.
You can't.
You'd have... Imagine taking it to, like, the gas station and having those guys that clean the... yeah, hobo just threw a bucket of diarrhea in here. So, I don't know. You guys... I'll pay extra, I guess.
Yeah, you get a new car.
You just, yeah, I guess you
can't. You can't.
It was all in. Oh my God, never mind. It was all inside my car because it was so much. He just kept pouring it and splattering it all over me. She said the LAPD told her they'd investigate the crime. What's doing? I have shit on me. There's the guy laughing with the bucket. Case solved. I just solved it.
Does it say if she purchased a new car?
Well, let's see if it says... Van Tassel said the police also promised to have their victim's advocate reach out to her, offer her services, but she never got the call. It's so traumatic. The PTSD I'm dealing with is beyond anything that I've ever felt. She can't even take a shit. She's like, oh, the smell. She walks into a public restroom and just, oh, God. Flashbacks. It's like her nom every time she has to go in the public restroom.
That's like if she was on The Bachelor. This would be her sob story, which would be so funny.
They have the fucking music playing. And
yeah.
One day, I was getting into my car and a homeless man poured a bucket of feces. They're like, she's sitting there telling the guy as they're like...
Single tear.
Yeah.
And
then they make out. Does the guy kiss her after that?
Yes.
So you had diarrhea on you. And she's like, yeah, sometimes I still smell it. It was so much. I think it's still in my nose.
And then he starts crying because it's
then he's like, I kind of
she's
smell it too.
so vulnerable for sharing that.
I would feel like he would be like, next.
Yeah. I think he would.
Can we get a change out here?
He'd be like,
and he
what
calls
do you
her
think
diarrhea
the
girl?
homeless person was going to do when they dragged you out of the car?
He has the rose and he's like, Michelle, or what's her name? Van Tassel. Heidi. I was going to pick you and then you told me that diarrhea story and now every time I'm around you I smell shit. So we're going to go with Michelle on this one. The man who attacked her, identified in court records as Jeer Blessings, was charged with battery and taken to jail. Blessings was described as a transient with schizophrenia and psychotic disorders. Well, I'll say.
You'd think.
I'll say.
Yeah.
He doesn't need jail time. He needs mental health care,
Yeah.
said the victim. I have empathy for him because he needs help. Well, that's nice. Security footage from businesses nearby captured the attack. Ooh,
Where's
can we find that?
Oh, there's video.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the video's ready to go.
Oh, boy. I didn't know we had video.
My God.
Yes. Good find, Rob. Let's go.
I don't know if it's going to have the video of that. This is the news report about it, though.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see.
Oh, they're not going to show it on the news report.
Why not?
Because you can't show feces getting
Yeah, you
dumped on a
can.
woman in the news.
Oh, wait, was that
And
it?
the News I team has security footage. Here's the woman now.
Yeah, there she is.
Leaving her car, and here comes the transient man.
Oh,
Oh,
I think that's
boy.
a different attack.
That's a different
This
attack.
is just probably showcasing. And a string of homeless people attacking women on Hollywood Boulevard. Another
These look
incident
like
has occurred.
reenactments.
Oh,
But
boy.
oh God, don't go to Hollywood. Just don't do it.
Homeless attacks on the rise. Now they're dumping their diarrhea on you. More
My
at 6.
God. Transient schizophrenia and other psychotic disorders. Maybe fast forward a little.
She said, I will never forget his face. This is the woman probably recapping the incident. Oh,
Oh
Oh.
no!
oh my God.
There was a.
Yeah.
Do you have to explain what we
I
just
don't.
saw?
I don't know. I mean, there was a guy just
Getting pushed into the street. in
yeah,
a
like
car
homeless people
about
are
to
just
run
throwing
over.
people in front of traffic and stuff like
Oh
that.
my God!
It's wild out there, folks.
I mean, this is an issue that really has to be solved.
I mean, good luck.
I haven't seen it. I haven't. This
At the end of the day,
compilation
wouldn't you
is
rather
so
have a
bad.
homeless man dump his months of diarrhea on you than get thrown in front of a car? I think I'd actually rather the car.
You'd rather get thrown in front of a
Yeah,
car.
just let the car run over my skull as opposed
well,
to like that.
as a comedian, I'd rather the diarrhea.
Oh yeah, that's
What
a
a
story.
story.
Oh my
What
God.
a story.
You got 10 minutes on
You have 10
that.
minutes right there. Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Well, let us know if you come up with that video of I want to see this lady get a I want to see her get like slimed by the diarrhea here. It's like a Double Dare episode.
She's going to do a TED Talk, I hope, about I got diarrhea poured on me.
She does say at the end, I'll never forget his face. What's the next thing he's going to do to somebody? If he would have had a knife, for sure he would have stabbed me. Well, that's a little bit of a leap. All he wanted to do was empty his toilet onto a head. I mean,
He wanted to have some fun.
yeah, let the guy.
Wanted to play a prank.
Yeah. Do you think he was cackling and he's like
I bet he was like, this
he's
is
not
gonna
even
be
really
funny.
schizophrenic. He's
This is
just
gonna-
bored. He's like, what am I going to do? I got this bucket of shit here. Maybe I pour it onto a person's head. Oh boy, I don't even know if we can top that.
No,
but we
I
gotta
don't
come up
think-
with another
I
one
don't
here.
think
Let's see. Let's
so.
go back to the stack here.
Okay.
Oh boy, this
Oh,
one kind
boy.
of hits close to home because it's called robbing the blind. So kind of rings true for your boy over here,
Oh,
being blind and all.
too close to home.
The pensions regulator is investigating whether the owner of one of the UK's oldest social enterprises fraudulently failed to make disabled workers' pension contributions. Oh, so it's just like I don't know why this one's exciting. This one's in the stack.
I didn't even listen. I didn't.
That was a lot of.
I zoned
wide
out when
words.
you said those big words.
I know. I was like, I thought it was going to be just about some poor sucker who was blind getting robbed. Let's go back to Jefferson Alley. This is a fun one. A man who trained his dog to perform a Nazi salute when he said Sieg Heil or
What?
gas the Jews has been found guilty of a hate crime.
Well, why did he do that? Why was he training? his
Probably
dog?
because he's a Nazi.
Oh, you don't think he was doing it to be funny?
If he
To be
was
funny,
that's what
but,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
not
It's so
funny.
funny that there probably is an element of people out there that thinks Nazis are hilarious or something that's like a 12-year-old thing though to think,
Right, like it's not funny, but maybe this guy was like, "Oh, this is going to be funny."
No, check out what I
Yeah,
did.
look what my dog does.
Right.
But
This guy's
if
30.
He's
And okay, so here you go. The 30-year-old who describes himself on Twitter as a professional shit poster was arrested in 2016 after uploading a video clip on YouTube called "M8 Your Dog's a Mate Your Dog's a Nazi." It's spelled.
oh, that's him. Yeah, he should be.
I'm a shit poster.
He
I've been
didn't
blocked
think that-
by
yeah.
Obama. I've been blocked by everybody.
Yeah, he looks like no good news.
Those people, I just picture them going that's how fast it turns.
Yeah.
It's such a dark
When
life.
you have piercings next to your eyeballs, that's someone that not doing well.
He could very well be a white supremacist, though.
He looks like he could be.
Right, with all the tats and everything.
Yeah.
Defending himself in the wake of his arrest, Meechin described the Holocaust as an awful thing and it should never have happened, but we will still joke about it. Oh, so he's like trying to get free speech. Because in our eyes, laughing about terrible things often make them easier to deal with. Weird how it's like, sounds like the same defense as
any
like
comedian.
Yeah, to do any joke
mainstream
ever.
comedian.
I'm like, I don't actually hate Jewish people, and the video was just an insight into the darker side of my humor.
Yeah,
You
but-
called this, by the way.
Did he hire a publicist to write that? 'Cause
Maybe. I don't think that guy has publicist
Money.
money,
Okay,
but who knows, you know? A prank to annoy my girlfriend, and that I did not intend for people other than the people who knew my comedy to see the video. So he's like an artist.
Listen, I think I pegged it. I was
You
right.
did. You pegged it
He
all right.
thought that was funny,
Yep.
and his circle thought it was funny too. But
And then it got out to the regular people who thought this is not good. And he has been charged with a hate crime, which is a serious charge.
yeah,
That's not like a petty little thing.
Yeah.
The accused knew that the material was offensive and knew why it was offensive. He would have known it was grossly offensive to many Jewish people. So that's why he was charged, I'd imagine. The sheriff also said that he did not believe Meechin had only made the video to annoy his girlfriend and that he was leaving his video up on YouTube. I can't even I get limited on YouTube and almost taken down weekly for
Right,
just the
how
dumb
did
shit I
his
say. And he's just
video-
got this thing existing because no one sees it, or like 6 people see it or whatever.
But then did somebody say something to the police? How did he get caught?
Obviously somebody who maybe it's even one of his like fellow shit posters was like, I don't like that everyone thinks that this guy's hilarious.
Right.
I want them to think I'm hilarious. Fuck this guy, so they get it taken down out of spite,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
This court has taken the freedom of expression into consideration, says the sheriff, but the right to freedom of expression also comes with responsibility. In many ways, the bit I found most offensive was the repetition of the words gas the Jews. I bet I get pulled off of YouTube just for saying it in this article, in the context of this
Right.
article. The other thing that struck me was the explicit statement that this was intended to give offense and intended to be the most offensive thing he could think of. And then he says he isn't a racist, but unfortunately, we hear that all the time from people who are racist. I'm no historian, but it's the marching signal of the Nazi stormtroopers who contributed and supported to the murder of 6 million Jews, including members of my own family, so I take this all slightly personally, said the sheriff.
I'd like to know what racist Elmo has to say.
What Holocaust? Racist. Good callback. Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely getting taken off of YouTube for this episode. This episode's definitely getting taken off. No, but it's so funny. Like, that guy, he was like, he probably isn't. I'm going to say this. He probably might not be racist.
Okay.
He was a member of UKIP.
Okay, I don't know what
Okay.
that is, but that sounds racist.
Sounds not good.
Sounds like he's a Nazi. But there's so many people out there that they think like I have to say the most offensive thing to like stand up to some woke bullshit.
Well,
or
some
whatever.
people are ignorant.
Yes. But that's the most, that's like, it spurs this, like, it triggers them in a way where it's like, if people are like, you can't say that, that's wrong or whatever, they're like, oh, I can't. And then they go completely into the opposite direction where it's like, there's no reason you need to say that. There's comedians like that too who just go up
Yeah.
on stage and say all this nonsense.
I'm one of those.
Come on out and see Chase's hate
Check
speech
out my
August
special.
26th. Yeah. Wouldn't that be wild if you're just like on YouTube videos, like everyone's like, oh, Chase is so sweet. And then you go see her and it's like, there's this
I'm like the
underlying
Danny
hate.
Tanner,
Yeah.
where everyone's like, I thought I was just seeing a Full House guy.
You're a
And then he-
nefarious Danny Tanner where you're like playing your guitar and like a cheery song about how the Holocaust isn't real. That would throw people for a
Wouldn't
loop.
that be fun?
That would throw people for a loop. Go see if it's true. August 26th,
August
the Bourbon Room.
26th.
Tickets at Chase O'Donnell's Instagram, correct?
Yeah. I should put it on my website too.
Oh.
I'll get on it.
Okay. Well, everyone's on Instagram, so
Yeah,
who the
yeah.
hell cares, right?
Yeah.
Tell everyone where the Instagram is one more time.
Oh, the Instagram is on Instagram.com. And it's Chase _O'Donnell.
Oh boy, Chase, you're the best.
You're the best.
You're gonna win the award. I know it.
Okay,
Roach
well,
Award.
that's
And I'm already naming it
very
after you. I've declared it
good
now.
news
I mean,
coming from the
get
host
ready.
of the show.
yeah, end of the
Thank
year.
you.
No voting is happening.
Okay.
We're gonna simply. But yes, is there anything else you want to plug? Just August 26th, obviously, the Bourbon Room. Buy tickets.
That's it.
And look for the
Check
special.
out my TikTok.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, you should maybe if you want. Twitter. Check it all out. I don't know. That's
Well,
it.
I also have a Twitter at J_Potter. Instagram is at Josh_Potter. And on those places, you can find links to tickets to go see me on Friday, Bellflower, California, August 11th through 13th, Chicago Zanies, August 25th, Philadelphia Helium. And we got a whole bunch of September stuff coming up I'm going to announce down the road and let you know all about. Some of it's already posted, ticket links, so just go peruse the Instagram and the Twitter. Also, twitch.tv/Josh_Potter. And one more time, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/The Josh Potter Show, just $5 a month. And it's, for now, audio podcast, but we're going to get video and vlogs and stuff going as I get better at doing all of those things. I'm trying to learn
Wow.
in
What
my
a-
old age, you see.
Yeah, that was a good plug for everything.
Well,
So
thank you.
memorized.
And I hope you folks enjoyed your time inside the Roach Motel this week. And we will see you next Tuesday here on The Josh Potter Show.
Bye.